Hello Internet, welcome to ChangeTheReel. In this episode, I will be reviewing the movie Gods of Egypt. When I first saw the trailer of this movie, I was thinking, oh man, another CGI Hollywood-made special effects movie. There's not going to be anything special here. It's going to be standard stuff that Hollywood throws out every once in a while. And in many ways, I was right about that. But the movie actually did surprise me. So let's get into it. The bad things about the movie. Number one, as you might tell by the title of this movie, it is set in Egypt. Not only is it set in Egypt, it is solely all based around Egyptian mythology. That's unique. How many movies out there can say that are truly based around Egyptian mythology? You get a lot of movies, about Greek mythology, and Greek mythology is usually pretty popular to play around with, but you don't ever see Egyptian mythology. And I, for one, I've always been fascinated with Egyptian mythology. Even though it's based on Egyptian mythology, the number one bad thing about this movie is that it is not completely accurate to Egyptian mythology. If you study Egyptian mythology and you're really into Egyptian mythology, you will find errors all through this movie, which is common for a Hollywood movie, but it's not actually accurate to all the stories and the legends from Egyptian mythology. So, if you're looking for something that's really accurate, you're not going to find it. The second thing bad about this movie is that there are some really bad CG effects. Overall, I would say the majority of the CG effects are good. I think they were pretty good. They didn't bother me. But there was at least a couple of scenes in which the CG was over the top. There's one in particular that was really over the top, and that was the waterfall scene in the movie. And I just went, oh man, this is really, really, really bad. It looks bad. There was a few shots that was like that, but overall, the majority of the movie, it looked good. The number three thing I didn't like about this movie was, again, I'm going back to effects, was the use of bullet time effect. I think ever since The Matrix, Hollywood has used the bullet time effect way too much, especially in action movies. You basically cannot watch any type of action movie nowadays without at least one bullet time effect. And, it works on certain movies. The last movie I saw that I thought was really cool, that used it, really cool effect, was 300. Now when I see it, it just looks like to me, it look like bragging. Look how beautiful our movie is! You should be excited for all this action going on in this movie. Fourth thing wrong with this movie is that overall, the story is pretty cookie cutter, and it's pretty predictable. There's not a single point in which I was watching this movie in which I was shocked or surprised about what was going to happen in this movie, and there was really no surprises. Alright, the good things about the movie. Well, like I said before, one of the bad things about the movie was the inaccuracy of the Egyptian mythology. On the other side of the coin, one of the good things about the movie is the fact that it is Egyptian mythology. This is something different. I have not seen another movie, and I can't think of one off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure if I look hard enough, I might find another movie that has Egyptian mythology in it, but not as strong as this movie. I compared this movie to the original Clash of the Titans. Now, was the original Clash of the Titans accurate to the Greek legends that they were trying to tell? No. Not even close. They got some things right, but they played around with the story. They told a totally unique story by mashing all these legends together to make a good story. And that's basically the impression I got here. They took these Egyptian legends and stories and everything else of mythology, and they just mashed them together to make a new story. It's pretty much comparable to the original Clash of the Titans. And I really like that movie. That brings us up to number 2 on what was good. The cinematography in this movie is beautiful. I really enjoyed the way it's shot, the way it looks. It's a nice looking movie. Number 3. I actually liked all the characters. All the characters I liked. There was not a single character in which I said, I don't like that person or I like that person. I liked all the characters. I even liked the bad guys. And that's really good when I actually like the bad guys too. So that shows you it's a really good film, and I actually enjoyed the bad guys and the good guys. You're rooting for the bad guys to lose, and you're rooting for the good guys to win. So overall, I really enjoyed the movie. It surprised me. It was a movie in which, when I saw the trailers, I thought, yeah, I'm not going to like this movie. But it really, really surprised me, and I really enjoyed it.
If you've seen this movie, please post your opinion in the comments below, or on our Twitter or Facebook pages listed below. If you like this video, please press the like button. If you want to see more of my movie reviews, please press the subscribe button.